So this is a pound yen analysis for Monday the 23rd of July. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we've had prices come down towards this 46.38, broke beneath that, tested the 146, broke back above the 146.38, and again we've broken below the 146, but we've not seen the sell side momentum follow through to the downside here on the pound against the yen. So if we can break and hold, if we can hold on to this 146, we're looking for a retest of 146.38, successful break from which, looking for a move up towards our 147.35, while being aware of the 400 period move now is sitting around at 147. Looking for a move up towards our 147.35, and if we do see sufficient volatility in the coming days for to the upside beyond the 147.35 and in the coming days above the 147.35, we're looking for a move up towards that 148.46 here on the pound against the yen, particularly if we can break above the 200 period moving average. If, however, we are not able to hold on to the 146, we're looking for a move down towards our 145.11. 145.11 here to the downside, and if we are successful in breaking the 145.11, we're looking for a move down towards our 144.78 here on the pound against the yen. I wouldn't anticipate price moving much below the 144.78 here on Monday 23rd of July, but if we did, expect the far end of the range to be in around that 144.36 here on the pound yen. What we'll do now is have a look at the higher time frames to see how prices are developing. We get the scaling on here correct, and as we can see, we did see a bit of a recovery here on the pound against the yen. Had a bit of a sell-off, brief pullback, a bit of a sell-off, and what we have seen more recently is higher prices are being rejected as indicated by this week, so there remains a possibility of seeing another leg down here on the pound against the yen from a monthly time frame perspective. We'll have a look here at the weekly. And on the weekly, we have rather choppy price action. We have our highs, we have a low, we have a lower low, built a bit of a base. We have a previous high here also, but more recently we do seem somewhat bullish as we've seen tests of lower prices have been rejected. We did see this move to the upside, but more recently, from our most recent week last week, did see a pretty strong close. We did close near our lows, pretty notable candle due to its open to close size. So there remains a possibility of retesting our previous lows in the low 140s before possibly finding support and seeing a recovery here to the upside. Overall, there was a slight bias to the long side previously, but we do appear to be there does appear to be a shift in momentum, particularly as we are appearing to put in what could be considered a lower high here, particularly if we do see some follow through to the downside here on the pound yen. What we'll do now is have a look here at the daily chart, and over on the daily chart you can see we had our lows, we had higher lows, we've had this strong move to the upside, tested at 149.10, came pretty close towards that 200 period average, from which we've seen a sharp sell-off down towards this 146, where we do also have the 400 period moving average of the daily chart. So if we do reject that 146, possibly looking for a move down towards that, where is that actually? It's 143, is it? Just bear with me a sec. So if we do reject, we're possibly looking for a move down towards our 143.78. And if we do also not find support in around our 143.78, 143.19, again, where we previously found support at these levels would be areas that we are looking to see if we do find support at in the future. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.